growing up in that system, to be good enough is to be the best, and anything less than the best was maybe not good enough. Growing up in Singapore, as someone who was born there, who lived there, it was my only worldview, the only worldview I've known for quite some time. From a very young age, we were told that human resources or people are the best things that we have to bring us forward. Culturally as well, a lot of us view education as a way to ensure social mobility. I felt that if things weren't going well, then everything wasn't going well. One of the things that I sacrificed was my well-being, my sleep, I guess different aspects of social and mental health. What I didn't have at that point was an inbuilt pressure release mechanism. I didn't know when to stop, and I didn't know what was too extreme. I was willing to sacrifice a lot in terms of how much I was hanging out with people, how much I was relaxing or resting. At every stage of your education, your entire 6 years, 4 years, and 2 years can be summed up into one examination. Some people believe that if you get into a better school at 12 and 13, it sets you up for better opportunities in life. It's a very binaristic mindset, which is not great. I got offered a full ride scholarship to pursue my studies abroad, and that was what allowed me to come overseas. The President's Scholarship is awarded to people who have committed to serve in public service. In exchange, you work for 6 years. What I realized observing both systems was that the US was a little bit more holistic. There's an emphasis on clubs, there's an emphasis on things you do outside of the classroom. People here are very accommodating for the fact that life happens. We care very deeply about people here. In Singapore, I think we are very optimized and efficient. If I have a 1-hour meeting, I want to go straight into it, do what I have to do. If everyone can leave early, that's great. But here, I realized that meetings don't just serve a purpose of getting work done. They also try to check in on people, make sure people are doing fine. When I have weekly club meetings, we try to make sure that there's a moment for everyone to speak. Right? How are you doing? What's something you're looking forward to this week? I think that in that aspect, the US is quite ahead. It is important to grow up knowing whatever interests you is the best path for you. I read this book, The Midnight Library, that says there's no wrong path as long as you make the most out of every path that's given to you. I try to hold on to that because I know that there will always be doubts in that journey, but if I stay true to myself and remember why I chose this to begin with, maybe it will all work out in its own way.